Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing some testing with the 6.0. So in the last couple videos on this truck, y'all seen that we installed, let's see if I can do this one-handed here. So it's getting heavy. But anyway, we installed this Alloy Works aluminum radiator in the 6.0, as well as one of their degas bottles. So it's been like 2 weeks or 3 weeks since we did this. Yesterday I finally got around to getting some coolant put in this thing, so we got it filled up all nice and good. So when we did this radiator swap, we put in exactly what had come out of it. We drained everything out, put it in a 5-gallon bucket, and poured it right back in, because this coolant's only got, I think, 1,800 miles on it or something like that. And I think yesterday we put about 1.5 gallons in it, 3/4 of a gallon of antifreeze and 3/4 of a gallon of water. So anyway, what we're going to do is, I have my tuning device, which I got to go back in the house and get it. But I have my tuner, and before we installed the radiator, we did a test with the factory setup and got our temps through the monitor on the SCT, and we're going to do that same test today. So we're going to go ahead, run that footage from probably a month and a half ago now. We're going to go ahead and run that footage, and I'll go in here, grab my SCT, and we're going to run that same test, same route, same everything, and see if we made any difference. Alright, people of the future, it is, well, the truck currently still has the factory radiator, the factory fans, and what we're going to do is, being as this truck is tuned from our friends over at Blessed Performance, I have an SCT X4. We're going to go ahead, plug that in, and we're going to go take this thing for a drive. We just put, kind of date this video when I'm filming this, we just put LED bulbs in the 300. So if y'all remember that video, yeah, you know, but I gotta find my tuning device. It might be in the office, but I'm gonna grab it, bring it out here, plug it up, and we will watch our temperatures as we drive. Alright, so we got our device here plugged in, set on gauges. As you can see, y'all see that crispy startup? This thing's been sitting for over a week, something like that. Yeah, kind of warm though. But anyways, we have our temperatures here. I'm gonna let this thing warm up a little bit, and we're gonna take off. We need to go up here and get some gas, because we're working on fixing our pressure washer finally. So we're gonna run up here, get some gas, do some regular driving. When we get there, I will show y'all what we're looking like on the temps, mileage wise. Here we go. So like I said, when we get up there, I will show y'all what we're looking like on the temps. I need to reset this thing because that is not accurate, but I'll do that, and like I said, I will catch y'all as soon as we can get there. Alright guys, so we just made it here to the gas station, and people don't shut my door. Anyway, so here we are now, mileage wise, and this is what we're looking like. Temps: coolant temp 196, oil temp 190, call it 199. Just regular driving. It's well warmed up, generally to where it is normally. So again, we got, it's 82 degrees outside today. No AC AC doesn't work in this thing. But that's what we're looking like temp wise, and they're holding, you know, right on in there. So I'm gonna go in here. We're gonna get some gas for the pressure washer, and I will catch y'all back at the house. Well, actually, come to think of it, I guess we'll go back to the future to a video that I hadn't recorded yet. But we're gonna come back once we get the new Alloy Works radiator installed. We're gonna come right back up here probably next week, and we'll run the same test and see what our temps are with the new upgraded radiator. Alright guys, so sorry if there's any shake in the camera. My fingers are cold. It's cold today. It's not super cold, but this thing says it's 52, but it's also very windy, and my fingers are freezing. So probably wasn't the day to wear shorts, flip-flops, and a short sleeve shirt, but here we are. So here's where we're at. Again, I'm gonna run the same route that I did on the other test. We'll check in there, we'll come back, and then we'll check in when we're back here as well. So with that being said, I'm gonna back up a little bit. I'm gonna let this thing warm up just a tad bit, just like I did last time, and we will head that way. Now today it is about 30 degrees colder, but we should be able to get a pretty good idea. So I'll let this thing sit here and warm up a minute, just like we did the other day, and like I said, we'll go ahead and do this test and see what we got. Alright guys, so we got the transmission about halfway up to temp. Everything's just over 100 degrees, so I feel like we should be pretty good to go ahead and go. It's all pretty downhill from where we're at, so that should give the transmission plenty of time to get warmed up a bit. But anyway, we're gonna go to the same place I checked in last time, and we will see what we're rocking temperature wise. Alright guys, so as you can see, up to operating temp just fine. A lot of bumper to bumper traffic to get here, I will say. A lot more than last time, but as you can see, here are our temperatures, and I'll go ahead and take a screenshot of that. 192 on oil temp, and we're dropping, sitting here idling. I just pulled in here and parked and disconnected my phone from the Bluetooth, but we're dropping down on temperature, but 192, 186. Trans temp, for whoever cares, 141. So pretty good, I will say. Now I don't exactly remember what the temperatures was beforehand, but I'll take a screenshot of that and put it up here on the screen right now. Just for reference. So we're gonna head back to the house, and I'll check back in with y'all, and we'll see what we're looking like when we get back. Alright, so we just got back, and I'm gonna film anyway. So oil temp 208, call it 209, coolant temp 198. The highest that it got was 215 and 208 on the coolant. So 215 oil temp, 208 coolant, and then the fan came on, and everything kind of run back down. So I'm going to unplug this because I don't need it. Another thing we're going to do is we're going to borrow Wayne's trailer. Wayne, my grandpa's brother, we're going to borrow his trailer, hopefully. Hadn't asked him about that yet. And we're going to hook the blue truck up, tow it around, watch the temps towing, and then when I get the E-fans and everything in and on the truck, we'll do the same test and see if this thing overheats. because I've talked to a few people, and it doesn't sound good. But I already got them on the way, so we're going to test them anyway and see what happens, because that's what we do here on YouTube. But anyway, guys, I guess we'll go back to the future here, to a future self, and we'll see what the new upgrade stuff does. Alright guys, so we just now made it back, and I'm going to do this without turning the key off, that way this doesn't go off. But there we go, there are our temperatures. So and then trans temp 155, oil temp 202, and we're dropping coolant temp 194. So again, it is a little cooler today than the last time, but operating temp, I mean, that's the same exact trip we made last time. So the ambient might have a little bit to do with it, but at the same time, I wouldn't think it would have a whole heck of a lot to do with it. But again, I will put a picture up here on the screen of a screenshot. Okay, so sorry if this is a weird angle. Actually, got y'all leaned up on here. Got y'all leaned up on the pillow. This is way too stiff. It doesn't work as good in this because in the 300, which is over there. Anyway, I did some looking back, and from there to here and back on the SCT, I think was about 6 degrees difference or something similar. From here to there, and I actually let the truck, I looked back, and I actually let the truck warm up today. The other day I didn't do that. It was about 113-ish by the time we left here. Last time when I did it, I didn't let the truck warm up at all. It was at 75 degrees. So, started out 25 degrees higher today, or a little more than 25. Anyway, same difference. And from here to there, today we're about 10 degrees cooler on coolant temp, and oil temp was pretty close. So again, it is a little cooler today than it was when we did the other test, but again, operating temp, this time operating temp, and last time, by the time we got up there, everything was at temp and everything was good to go. So I would say it does help a good bit, or at least a little bit, with temperatures and everything as far as regular street driving. I didn't get on the truck real hard. We're not pulling no kind of load or anything. There's nothing in the bed. There's a couple microfibers back there, but that's about it. So no real weight other than a 6.0 F250 with a 3-inch lip, 33s and platinum 20s, but you get the idea. So we'll have another video coming up here. Yeah, I got stars on today. But we will have another video coming up that I did also beforehand with the factory radiator and the factory bottle. I don't think the bottle makes any difference. It just looks cool. Looks a lot better than the dingy plastic on the other one. But the biggest thing about the radiator is with these radiators from the factory, they're crimped. The crimps come apart, they leak. The plastic tanks tend to crack, they leak, so on and so forth. I didn't have that issue with this truck. That's why I kept the radiator. I've actually been looking for another 6.0 at Copart at the auction, same place where I bought the 300. So if I can get another one of these that has a busted radiator, I can throw the stock one, which is in storage. I can take it, throw it in there, and we should be good to go. Or if I get an upgraded one, at least we can move the truck around in the meanwhile. Because we had no issues with that one. We had no issues with the bottle either. It just looks a little better like this. And alloy works. actually sent us another one. It's in here in the shop. It's bare aluminum that we're going to powder coat to match. So we'll be doing that at some point. The garage over here, we've been powder coating. We really need to get a roof on that. So I haven't been filming any videos for like the last week or so. I do have a different video coming up with 300. We did some traveling and whatnot, and I kind of filmed because it was scenic roads and whatnot. So that'll come up on Thanksgiving. I think I'm gonna do that then, for anybody that wants to watch it. So anyway, we've been running around getting prices on rafters and the building material and stuff like that. So I've been trying to get that done. I've been powder coating some stuff. If you follow me on Instagram, if you watch the YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, or TikTok, y'all will have probably already seen. We've been powder coating some stuff and whatnot with that. Which I'll have some more updates on that at some point. But we've been trying to get that taken care of and get going with that. So anyway, we will have another video with this truck with a towing test, and we're going to do the same thing with the X4 here. So we're going to do that as well coming up here. So we did a towing test where we towed the blue truck around, and we're going to do the same thing, same route, same everything except for the temperature, which I can't control the ambient temperature. So we're going to be doing that sometime coming up. We'll see when we can get a trailer to do that. But anyway, guys, I guess that is going to be a wrap for this video. Hopefully the audio is decent on the phone here. But anyway, guys, I guess that is going to be a wrap for this video. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please get down there, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video, and a comment. If you have any suggestions what we could do to the 6.0 or the 300 or the white truck for that matter, I'm actually about to make another video with the white truck. I've tried something else that we're going to see if it fixed it. So anyway, that's going to be a wrap for this video. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope everybody has a great day.